after party, baby, but with mask on.
I always wanted everyone to have to be a waiter for a month.
I don't want the gig.
Ooh, not be president.
Valentine's Day should be a holiday. I would say we shouldn't have to work on Valentine's Day.
But what we would really need to do is make sure that we get this pandemic under control and really respect it.
I would argue that the very first thing we have to do is get, as many rapid tests as we can possibly get that are incredibly accurate, so that tomorrow, within the next, 6 weeks, you could jam something up your nose like a pregnancy test. If it turns green, you can go to the school or go to a concert or go to whatever, or go to the grocery store. And if it turns red, you go home.
Just the disparity in this country. And I think making sure that people have access to healthcare. I think making sure that we are not detaining people, separating children from their families. There's a lot.
I would immediately have a discussion on zoning. That's the first thing I would look at. Like, hey, wait a second. States, I think this is a recipe for disaster to have this type of zoning in urban communities where there's liquor stores next to check cashing, next to bad food, next to motels, next to schools that are next to strip clubs. This is a very bad cocktail. Wherever you have a school next to these things, a teacher is getting paid less than a prison guard where that kid's gonna probably end up. And really the war on drugs is really a war on folks that are trying to survive because the conditions of the community they lived in based on zoning. That's why I started with zoning first.
First thing I would tackle, I'm gonna go with hunger.
Oh, wow, what a great question. One of the first things I would do is to really put climate change at the top of the agenda.
It would be kind of a neck and neck of social justice and saving the planet, from itself. I think it's those are the two most pressing issues of my time, and I think they're the issues that need the swiftest and most drastic reverse coursing in order for us to save ourselves from a lot of things.
I don't want to be the president.
I was going to say.
Go ahead. It's all yours.
I was going to say.
I don't want to do that job.
You know what, sweetie pie? Let's talk about joy. Because right now we're not in a state of joy. Okay, and there are so many issues to be dealt with that not one person can figure this out.